Nightly Gaming News.
Welcome to your nightly gaming news. Yeah, so hopefully you are turning in tonight at Friday. It's been 1 week since I've started the series. Please tell me if you have any suggestions for the series, graphics and stuff. I'm working on it. I don't know. I suck at this. Pretty much in every aspect, but hey, we're trying to do something here. We're trying to have some fun. Anyways, so with that out of the way, let's get into some news. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is going to be that Doom has been released. Doom, the campaign's good, but the multiplayer sucks. Basically, the game is going to be a good game. It's going to be very positive with ratings. However, you don't buy Doom for the multiplayer, tragically. I mean, that was the case last time with Doom 3, but this Doom, it really promoted its multiplayer and almost like esport potential, and honestly, I was kind of interested in it because of its multiplayer, but apparently a different studio took over the multiplayer aspect for Doom, and that is why it sucks compared to the campaign, which is amazing. So for me personally, since half the game, or maybe 1/3 of the game, is not up to snuff, I won't buy the game until it goes on sale. I don't have a need to go right away and play this game at $60. I generally don't feel the need to do that for single-player games, except for Dark Souls, because that's kind of a multiplayer game, but I digress. Doom, it's a good game. It's definitely worth a rent if you can do that anymore. Can you even do this? I don't know. It's definitely worth getting on sale, absolutely. And for some people, it's worth the full $60. But do know that multiplayer sucks. It's just kind of like an objective fact. It's not great. Next up, Who's Your Daddy released. Who's Your Daddy is a game that you could have actually have played the alpha for free, even though it was kickstarted an early access title. It's like only $4. It's a really cute small game that you might play a couple of times. I don't know. It kind of gets old fast. Though if one of your friends wants to play, you can play with them, but it's not really like a co-op-y kind of game, and it's really more of a big gimmick. Okay, it's a really big gimmick, and it's cute, it's fun, it's definitely worth like $5, absolutely. I'm just saying, it does get old. That is my personal opinion, but maybe with more updates, more ways to kill yourselves, and maybe more game modes, or who knows what they could do, different maps and stuff, the game could have a little bit more longevity. So it's released, it kind of looks like shit, it kind of plays like shit. Let's be honest, it's a super indie novice developer, but it's a really cool idea, it's really fun, it's at least worth $5. So that just released, check it out. Alright guys, a game coming out pretty soon here. May 26th, RuneScape Chronicles is set to release. Now, I actually streamed this game. I did multiple videos on this game on different channels. RuneScape Chronicles is a very interesting game. It is it's a digital board game in a way that it's like really weird. It's hard to describe. It's a card game, but it really plays more like a board game. It's just like, it's got this weird mechanic where you don't directly confront the enemy player. It's kind of like, it's PvE, VP, and your deck that you build is like you fight your own cards that then interact with the enemy's health pool, and it's weird. It's really weird. I can't even describe it quickly enough, but I will say that it is a decent game, and I think it's really underappreciated because it is under the banner of RuneScape, which has maybe some positive connotations to some people, but I think a lot of people are kind of salty over the RuneScape, fiasco that happened recently, especially with Darkscape, how they just canceled Darkscape. So maybe with the new RuneScape coming out, the new RuneScape update at least, and then this game coming out, maybe as a brand, as a name, it could kind of resurge, but all I know is right now, some people are salty, they're kind of backing away from Chronicles, but I will say personally, the game mechanically is really a very decent game, absolutely. Next in news, Microsoft kills Project Spark. This is a free-to-play game that's really more of like an engine kind of. It's a game where you make other games. You make levels and you can add in different characters and NPCs. It really feels like kind of like a very streamlined game engine. Personally, it reminds me a lot of my time in Full Sail University when I was learning how to make games. I was playing around with Unity engine and the Game Maker engine and Unreal. It's like those things, except limited in a huge number of ways. It was also, it kind of like just kind of streamlined everything, which was supposed to make it really intuitive, but at the same time, it actually wasn't that intuitive. So in the end, I think it didn't really capture the audience that it wanted. It didn't capture the casual audience that wanted to make games, and it definitely didn't capture the hardcore audience, especially since all the big engines like Unity, Unreal, they went free to play with their engine. So Project Spark, it also did a really shitty job at advertising with the whole Conquer thing, which was, and made people feel pretty salty about that. So anyways, yeah, they're killing Project Spark. Anyways, I wasn't very excited about it. I mean, when I first heard about it, it's like, yeah, I'll make some games. I like creating things. I went to Full Sail University for video game design, so hey, why not? But whenever I jumped in, I was like, nope, this is not what I'm feeling. It didn't feel right at all. And I guess everyone else felt the same, so hey, that's cool. Anyways, Microsoft kills Project Spark. Kind of wish they just I don't know. They could have made something else, man. It could have been like Far Cry. It had a campaign multiplayer, and then it had a map making mode or something like that. You know, like Halo Forge. They could have done a real game with like, you know, a like customization game mode, but nah, I don't know. It was all sorts of fuckward. Let's go on to the next news. We have Atlus Reactor, ARMA 3, and Call of Duty Black Ops 3 all having a free weekend this weekend. It should actually be happening right now. So Atlus Reactor was free to play. Now it's going buy to play, so it's free for this weekend. ARMA 3, a big game, hard to get into, so I don't know if you're really going to be able to experience everything that it has to offer over the weekend, but Call of Duty Black Ops 3, absolutely. Jump into that, play it for free, just have some fun. It's worth at least playing for the weekend. It's not for everybody, and honestly, I'm not a huge fan of Black Ops 3, even though I love character shooters. I kind of prefer the original Black Ops or maybe Modern Warfare 2. But it's fun. It's fun for the weekend, absolutely. So go and jump into those games, try them out, and see what you think over the weekend. But that's it for news story, guys. We're going to talk about the rumor of the day, which is going to be the PS4K or the PS4.5, or what people think it's going to be called is the PS4 Neo, or maybe it's just Project Neo. That might launch this fall, potentially. I just got my PS4. I don't know if it's going to be like an add-on or if you have to buy a whole new console. Like, I don't know. It seems like a lot of people think that it's really meant so that it can really perform with VR, which makes sense because the whole Project Morpheus, PS4 Neo, it works. So it's probable that you need the PS4 Neo to really do VR gaming. It's highly likely. If I do VR gaming, I'm not going to be using it on the PlayStation. I'm just not. I'm going to be using it on my PC. It's already VR ready. I'm good to go. I already got some VR games, guys. I don't know how to record those and how it works on YouTube, but I'll work that out. I'll work those details out. But anyways, that's the rumor. I could see it happening. Maybe a lot of stuff is happening this fall. But I don't know, seems kind of soon. VR is pretty new. I haven't even seen a PS4 VR headset in action, so I don't know. And now that leads us to the end of the video, which is going to be the question of the day. Here was yesterday's question and responses. The only responses I ever get. But thanks, guys, so much. And today's question of the day. What new card games are you looking forward to? Now, this is in reference to the RuneScape Chronicles coming out May 26th. Now, for me personally, there's a lot of games coming out, and Duelist just came out. Duelist is a really good card game, but I am most looking forward to a game called Faria. It will be esports, it will be competitive. It's got the most awesomest, insane gimmick where you actually build the board game as you play the card game. Really interesting stuff there. It's also got this the ability to purchase all the cards in a season, so there's really no grinding. You can just buy all the cards. You can be competitive day one. I love that. I have all the cards personally, and it's got this really awesome art style, and overall, I love the deck building, especially because of its unique mechanics with the board and how it interacts with the different lands. Faria is really fun to actually just make decks, and with the fact that you can just have all the cards instantaneously, it's super duper cool. But yeah, so Faria is my what new card game I'm looking forward to. Absolutely, Faria. What is yours, guys? And thanks for watching, guys. That's the end of our little thing. It's been a week since I've made this news series. How do you guys feel about it? If you have any suggestions and stuff, so it'd be cool. You know, let me know. I'm gonna try my best. Okay, I'll try. I'll attempt to do some stuff. It's still a shitty news thing, but you know, whatever. If you guys watch it, then I guess I gotta try a little bit harder each time, right? So thanks for watching. Bye, guys. It's over. Get out of here. Later.